do not chew their food. Their teeth are designed for grasping and holding. So when they swim into a school of fish, they grab one and swallow it, grab another one and swallow that one. They do not have the molars like you and I do to grind that food all up, so they eat everything whole. And even a bigger fish, like this mackerel right here, goes down pretty fast. Holy mackerel. Okay, got a good one, your mackerel there? All right, on the count of 3, watch it disappear. 1, 2, 3. Know what's going on there. He's pretty full, so he's playing with his food just like a child would. They got one more thing. You guys are doing a fine job. This is their favorite thing. It's not really a fish. It's like their Ted Cruz. It's delicious squid. Right, good one. Your delicious squid there. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Good job. You can swipe your hand up on your shirts. Thank you very much. You guys did a great job. There you go, guys. Gives you an idea of the food that we'll be tossing around here this afternoon. Sea lions are pretty interesting animals, and they can do all sorts of things, and we already showed you a couple of those. We showed you how they can swim around on the surface of the water with no problem, how they walk around on land very easily. Some things they are very good at that can be difficult to show you is what goes on underwater. They are very good underwater swimmers. They're also excellent divers. If you're familiar at all with scuba diving, you know that one of those divers can go down to about 250 feet, and that's really about it. The Navy's been doing some research with marine mammals, and sea lions included, for just about 40 years now. They've known for quite some time that sea lions can dive down between 500 and 700 feet. That is pretty deep, no problem. However, more recently, within the past 5 years, they've discovered sea lions going down to 1,200 feet, no problem whatsoever. With that, their excellent diving ability, they have trained them in a variety of tasks. One of them is to retrieve objects off of the ocean floor. Things like scientific equipment, small rockets, torpedoes, anything that they want to get back, they can go ahead and utilize a sea lion's excellent diving ability. In fact, on some occasions, they'll have to send them after very, very expensive tools they might have lost, like this $2 rubber mallet. We're just going to use this for a quick demo to show you how easy it is to get an object back if you have a trained sea lion at your disposal. Our boy Alex here, what he is going to do is take off, dive down to an amazing depth of 7 feet. Bring that hammer right on. No problem. That was very easy for him for a couple of reasons. For one thing, well, the water's only about 7 feet deep. Also, it is very clear water. We saw that hammer the entire time, not a problem. If the Navy were to ask a sea lion to dive 1,000 feet down in the ocean or 1,200 feet, bring an object back, it really changes everything. They have to swim down that far, they have to hold their breath for a period of time. More importantly, however, light does not penetrate that far below the ocean, so it is pitch black down on the bottom. The animals can't utilize their eyes to locate the objects. What they use instead is what is called their very sensitive mystacial vibrissae, which is a real fancy way of saying they will use their whiskers when they're down there to feel around and locate those objects. Whiskers on a sea lion, for those of you who own cats, sea lions' whiskers are about 10 times more sensitive than your cat's. Now that is very important because they can learn to do a few things with their sensitive vibrissae, and one of them is to balance objects on their nose like this paw. I'm sure some of you are familiar with this behavior. However, contrary to what you've seen on TV and movies and all those programs, sea lions aren't out in California having a beach party, tossing balls around all the time. When they're born, they don't know how to do this. It's not a natural behavior. They have to learn how to do it, and it usually takes 2 to 3 months of daily training for them to get the hang of it. Elaine is going to start us off here. She's going to get this ball on her nose. What I'd like you all to look at are her whiskers as she does this. She is going to flare them out because with them, she'll be feeling the ball. The ball will be rolling around, making some quick directional changes. She has learned through her training to adjust her neck and her body to make sure the ball stays on her nose. closer to everyone. He's going to do some swimming and hurdle jumping as he does his ball balance. He is going to flare his whiskers out as he goes on his way. That look very easy. That's really just due to all the practice he has had over the years. A few facts about the animals you're looking at. They are properly called California sea lions, and as you can probably guess with a name like that, they are found along the western coast of the United States. Not just the U.S., however, the range really starts down in Mexico, in Baja, California. It goes as far north as British Columbia, Canada. They can be a very well spread out animal. They are not endangered in any way. In fact, they're doing very well out in the wild. They have been protected by law since 1972, and for about the past 10 years now, their population has been increasing each one of those years. There are more sea lions now than there ever have been before. So things are happening out on the west coast. They do have natural predators like great white sharks and killer whales that do eat sea lions. More importantly, there's lots of people on the west coast. There's more and more sea lions. We're starting to run into a few more they're starting to run into each other a little more often. Some conflicts and things. A lot of them have to do with the fishermen out there. Sometimes the fishermen blame the sea lions for stealing fish out of the nets, or them not catching anything, so they're shot and killed. That does happen. More importantly, however, the fishing industry itself out there, it is very large. They use nets that are over a mile long in some cases, made out of synthetic fibers like nylon rope. Nylon rope is a great product. It lasts a long time, it is very strong. The problem occurs though is sometimes those nets come loose from the fishing boats. They will float around the ocean for even years. And what happens is they continue to catch fish. Once they catch the fish, then they attract marine mammals like sea lions, seals, dolphins, even the largest species of whale, the great blue whale, has been known to get entangled in those nets and drown. Thousands of marine mammals drown that way each year. It is a very big problem for them. Something else they have to deal with. But it's not just a sea lion problem on the west coast. I really like to stress that. Even the animals right here in Missouri and Illinois have to deal with this, even the ones in Forest Park. The ducks and turtles and geese and frogs. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It is litter. The type of litter that poses some extra problems is plastic litter. Plastics are very good products. They last a long time. We use them just about every day in our homes. But if they, for any reason, end up out in the environment, they can be out there for up to 2 or even 300 years. This stuff doesn't biodegrade or go away. So if you would like to help all animals, you can follow Alex's example. If you get a chance, pick some of that stuff up, clean up the environment. The ideal thing would be to go ahead and do some recycling and make some new products out of the old. And if you're talented like Alex is, you can take your recyclables into some style. There you go. Training during the winter time, and there are no sea lion shows. We have some free time. We don't have that show schedule, so we'll work on some new behaviors with the animals. Right now, we'll give you a chance to see one that Elaine's been working on. You saw Alex do a front flipper walk at the very beginning of the show. Well, Elaine knows how to do that already. So what we decided to do is add something to that behavior. Train her to hold the ball with her hind flippers as she does that flipper walk. She's coming along with it quite well, and in fact, she's one of the only 2 sea lions that do this behavior. They both live here at the zoo, so we'll see how she's making out. She's going to get her tail in the air, hang on to this ball, take the ball. She's come quite a long way here this summer already. She was just barely taking some steps before she dropped that. Now she can go all the way across the stage. Not to be outdone, Alex does a behavior that he's been doing now for a few years. To the best of our knowledge, he is the only sea lion that does this behavior. He's going to come out here and help me do a little juggling for everybody. There you go. You guys got awfully quiet out there. You're making me nervous. excellent predators where they want to be, catch most of the food they need for the day in a short amount of time. Leaves them a lot of free time. They are highly social animals. They are also naturally playful animals. What we'll do is use that to our advantage here at the Sea Lion Breeding and building new behaviors. We will give them toys like Frisbees and watch what they do with them. They like to toss these around, flip them around. Through that play behavior, they've developed a Frisbee routine. And go ahead and show that to you right now. All right, Elaine. He's got to stretch a little bit more. We'll try that again.
There you go.
Stretch.
There they go.
There you go. He's going to pass that back to me. Do is give a few of you out there the opportunity to go ahead and toss Alex a Frisbee. Gather up some goodies here, come on out there. The sea lions will toss around driftwood and kelp and just about anything they can get their mouths on out in the ocean. They find it floating around, they're going to play with it. That's where that plastic litter can be so dangerous. They chew on that, they can swallow some of the pieces, and even kill the animal in extreme situation. Alright, our targets are up there. You want to help me out? Come on out here, bud. There's your target. You look like a pretty good Frisbee tosser. Come on up here with me. He's ready. Good shot. Here it comes. Thank you. All right, one for one. You get one for hanging out. Let's go there. I'll do that again. That's right, that's why I bring two. Let's take a step closer and try that again. He's got it. That's what I'm looking for. And we'll do that one more time.
It's not like 7 feet long.
Doesn't look like it, does it?
It's like 2 feet long. Oh, another one.
And then toss. He's got a nice shot. Thank you very much. Thank you, my other two. We are just about ready to wrap things up here this afternoon. Before that happens, however, we have one more thing for you. We call the photo opportunity. Basically what that is, Alex and Elaine will be back out one more time, up along the wall like they just did the Frisbee. We will go to 4 places instead of 3 as we do this. Basically, we go in the center of each section. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We don't really stay all that long, but this is your opportunity to see a sea lion up close. If you do choose to move around, please do not walk or stand on the benches. Stay on your side of the road for us. That is very important. I want to thank you all very much for coming out this afternoon. I will have Alex go ahead and give you a big salute. Enjoy the rest of the games here, everybody.
Thank you for visiting the Sea Lion Show. Please be careful when leaving the arena. For your safety, do not stand or walk on the benches. And enjoy the rest of your day at St. Louis Zoo.
leaders. Lions want to conquer everything.
Do lions like to pick on their younger brothers?
They like to conquer things.
Here you go. You gonna go in?
Water?
Yeah. You running over there? He's a funny
Kind
little
of a
dude.
golden retriever beaver.
What's so great? What's the golden retriever all about?
Golden retrievers are loyal and emotional. I'm not much beaver because beavers are very organized, but I have a little beaver in me. I don't really fit into any one of the 4 categories.
I'm not a beaver.
No, you're not a beaver.
I'm an otter.
I think you're a golden retriever otter.
Huh?
You're mostly otter.
Now, what was the golden retriever again?
They're very loyal and
What's loyal?
emotional.
What's him? Baby over there, doggy, 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 doggy. Here, doggy, doggy,
I'll
doggy.
let you go there.
Ooh.
I think they felt threatened when we sat down. Well, I missed.
Anyways.
Watch my nose.
Well, thanks a lot, Bear. I'm not good at oh.
Others feel so good. Bear.
Thanks, dude.
In the water.
What if it doesn't get water?
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Mom.
Look, moron. No more of that. This,
Hey, Scott. Swim across for me. Thank you very much. No. Swim underwater. Ah!
Swim underwater.
Swim underwater for me. Or walk. That's good. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just watch your feet. Don't kick too much. Very cool. Lauren, you want to swim toward me? Come on. Here's a close-up of Lauren. Ah!
My bad.
You forgot to.
Very smooth. Do a handstand. Very nice, very nice. Go. Very lovely. Equally lovely.
What?
Equally lovely. Go do your splash thing, Lo.
What?
Go do your splash thing. Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
It's only for privileged viewers.
we want to prove to people at home that you actually move occasionally. I can get close to you quicker.
I didn't mean to.
Go splash, Lo.
Dad, watch this.
You didn't get a spin thing.
Ah! No screaming in the pool.
Ball. What are you doing?
Is that it?
That's lovely.
You don't make as big a splash as Lauren does, though.
What?
Your splash is bigger.
Here he goes. All right, hot shot. I want to catch those pockets. I want to catch those pockets. Don't forget, I've got Zoom. Very lovely. I'd give it a 4.8.
That's not very high. Up to 10. I don't think that was very high.
No, 6. Out of 6. You know, the water may not be very warm, but the sun certainly is.
Tell me you just got that video.
What?
I just did a backflip.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, that's the splits upside down. Hey, do one with this on your nose, like the seals.
Sea lion.
Sea lions, not seals.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now extend your back flippers.
Oh, rope.
Alright, here you go. Messed up. Getting
Just
it.
went underwater and flopped.
Not your best work.
What was that?
Not like a flip, but it's close to it.
Tell me you messed up that.
I'm gonna try to turn while we're
What's the milk?
I messed up.
That's what he's playing about. Very graceful.